Hello, and this is part 3 of me showing my older Pokemon pictures that I've made when I was younger. Um, this is Ninja Squid. It's basically a squid with sharp that uses its sharp hooked tentacles to catch prey and cut its enemies. This is, to be honest, this isn't my idea. It's my cousin Becky's idea. She gave it to me. And it's an EV evolution. It's a ghost type. She named it, which his wife's name is Goulion. Yeah, I'm the one who colored it, she has pretty good ideas. Yeah, I really like this one because she gave it to me, and it's a pretty cool idea for evolution. This is based off of an anglerfish. It's a redesign, and I named it Angler Light because of the bioluminescent lure it has. And this is based off of the carnivorous caterpillar. Its name is Carnipillar, which is the reason why it's bug dark type, because it eats other bugs. Yeah, to be honest, I still have no idea what I'm going to name this one. It's a type of a larvae that collect little pebbles and other rocks to form a protective armor around its body. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one, but I mean, to be honest, I was younger, so I didn't have much better ideas until now. So this one's one of my favorite ones because it's based off of a buzzsaw snake that has blades for tail. It uses those blades to cut up its enemies or cut up food like berries and such. It's steel type, but it can still use poison type moves. This is its evolved form, Blade Fang. Yeah, its blade-like tail grows even more intense. Yeah, this one is based off of ocean mines. Yeah, it learns a lot of explosive moves like self-destruct and explode, I think. Yeah, and it uses its claws to attack and its ability Massive Explosion increases damage of explosive moves. So yeah, this is a steel type fish that has a poisonous barb on its tail, the end of it. Yeah, it uses its steel-like scales for extra protection against enemies. Yeah, this is one of my other. This is a Paradox Pokemon, Iron Wing. I made this a long time ago, even before Pokemon, even way before Pokemon Paradox forms came up. Yeah, it's a dragonfly that acts as a drone, which is why its wings are like that. Dang it. Sorry about that. Yeah. This one is one of my more creepier ones. It's basically a rain over dead and cockroach. Yeah, which is why it's bug ghost type. Because since it's already dead, it can do creepier stuff. Which is why its head is on backwards. This is one of my favorite ones that I made. It's it's a grass snake that plants little mini trees like seeds to grow seed to grow trees where trees were cut down, so it can cut down of deforestation and stuff like that, which is why it has little saplings all over its body. It can easily like detach those saplings and plant them in the ground. Yeah, this is Spikeleon, a poisonous evolution, which is why it has poisonous spikes on it, and well, hence the skull part. This is a slug that can gather and is able to eat nasty stuff like trash and waste, to clean up garbage off of streets and stuff. This is actually an evolved form of trash slug. Yeah, its name is stench slug. Yeah. Yeah, this is Camel Fang. It is a camouflaged grass bat that it grows berries on its chest or neck, and it will give the little berries whoever it likes the most. Yeah, this one's based off of a Jack in the Box, Laugh in the Box. Well, yeah, it's one of those. It's a creepy clown that hides in a broken down Jack in the Box, since that clowns are always a lot scary, which is why I gave it the ghost type. And this is its second form, Chuckle Box. Yeah, yeah, it, like a lot of Jack in the Boxes, it has a little crank, but it's on the back of it. This is its first form, Smile Box. It's not as mean as its evolved forms, but it still likes to jump and scare other people in Pokemon. And this is Clamander. It's a salamander that has shells for armor. It uses these little discs from I forgot what they're called, but they use it as like little ninja stars. And this is Bony Scale. It is a dead snake, which is why it's ghost type. Yeah, I know it looks like a bayonet, but that's only the disguise. This is the Pokemon. Scarionet is the marionette Pokemon, which is why it's controlling a marionette fake, like to lure in other Pokemon, and then it attacks. Like, yeah. This is Scare Paper. It's a scarecrow made out of sandpaper, which is why it has the rough skin ability. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, I don't know why I put it. The final form is first and the first form is last. But this is its first form, Chomp Stomp. Yeah. I'm not very good with Pokemon names. Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it has a little armor for extra protection. And, well, this is its second form. And, it loves to dig in sand and, like, to do other stuff. Like, it usually sticks its eyes and snout. Uh, you can only see its eyes and snout from the sand. And whenever an opponent is right up against it chomps on him. Yeah, its name is Snap Shield. This is its final form, Steel Chomp. Yeah, it is more intense than its two forms, which is why it has a fake tooth. And it is really powerful. And whenever it does evolve, and it's one of its eyes is blind. You can only see in one eye, which is why this part of the eye is white. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones. It's Little Fang. It's based off of the baby vampire bat. Yeah, I made this when I was still in art class, and I really like it because it's so dang cute. Yeah, it's flying dark type, and this is its evolved form. Yeah, Blood Fang because it's based off of the vampire bat, and it uses the echolocation, which is why I drew it like that. And well, right, it's not as different as its pre-evolved form. So War is based off of the Portuguese Man of War, and well, its stomach is translucent, so you can see the dead fish remains in its stomach. Well, is a Swift Fish. It's based off of those little suction cup toys that you could find along in like those kinds of stores. I forget what they're called, but yeah. Yeah, and since it has springs for its arms, and that means that it has super fast punches. And this is Slitherfang, based off of the water snake. And this is its second form. It's not an evolved form. It's actually its dead skin, the shed skin, that and usually whenever it gets to like level 50 with a second, whenever you have a opening in your party, this one just randomly shows up whenever it gets to level 50. Well, in the games, whenever it shows up in the games. This is Spike Shield. Well, I wanted it to be based off of the Decorator Crab. And this one is this one's kind of special to me, and it is based off of those jack-o'-lanterns and jackal skull, and it loves to steal whenever during every Halloween or every dark night. It loves to steal little kids' candies, but it gives the candy it steals to somebody it really cares about. Yeah. And this one's based off of a hose, those little water hose that you find at houses. And well, you can see that it uses its tail to splash water at enemies, and then it rattle blast. Yeah, this pair of eyes is fake. These are his real eyes. It uses it to intimidate. It uses this fake pair of eyes to intimidate other Pokemon. Yeah, this one, yeah, this one is like a sea star with that can quite literally punch you in the face. Yeah, which is why I gave it like spring-loaded fists. And these little spikes on the end of it is poison tipped. Yeah, named it Star Punch. Yeah, this one is named Bone Bird. It's sort of like a vulture that hunts Pokemon, but whenever it does hunt, but whenever it does so, it wears its opponents. It wears the skull of its victors or prey, to intimidate other Pokemon, which is why it's flying dark. Yeah. This is Buzz and Buzzing. The mutated fly Pokemon. Well, it also has little mind-controlling spores on its head. This is one of my favorite ones. Sparkwing. It's based off of the Draco lizard. Yeah, it uses its wings to hypnotize other opponents by like showing and flapping its little frilled wings to confuse them. Then it goes to strike it. This one is one of my favorite ones because of how good. Because well, in my perspection, sorry, I think this one's real good. And it's Flying Dragon, because well, lizards are like that. Yeah, this one is a regular snake, but it is fire poison. These little things are little flaming like well, I don't know what they're called, but mainly because I forget. It was one of my first ones, so it has the ability Dry Skin, and this is its evolved form. Flame Viper. It uses its flames and face like designed to intimidate opponents. Yeah, it uses its flames to also attack. Yeah, this is Toxic Hiss. It's based off of radiation slime, which is why I made it like with radiation symbols on it or warning signs. This is a Rotom form. A speaker Rotom. It's based off of those jukeboxes, or it's based off of those karaoke machines, which is why I gave it a disc and microphone. This is Coral Leon. It's based off. It's an evolution that uses coral to camouflage itself. That's what these little spikes are. The little pieces of the coral, and it's water type, which is why I give it a water type tail. And it's able to swim faster in water. This is one of my very first cactus Pokemon. It's based off of the teddy bear cactus. It's one of those. It's a cactus that if you touch it, then the little appendage will be stuck on you until you remove it, which is kind of funny because it likes to give other people in Pokemon hugs, which is why it made its arms out wide. Well, I hope you like it, and have a good day.